Morning, everyone. Once again, it's Treasure Troller with part 2 of the Ride Home from Work vlog. So this one, we're going to talk a little bit more about the national scene. And the first thing is Susan Rice's email to herself, the Why the 3 Times, buy the book 3 times. And I have a theory on that, and it goes like this. I think when Barack Obama was in the room, in any room, especially like in a political setting with his staff or with heads of state or whatever, Barack Obama knew that he was the smartest guy in the room. I think Obama was a pretty smart guy. He was pretty intelligent. As a president, well, you know, as a leader, that's different. But he was the smartest guy in the room. James Comey, on the other hand, thinks he's the smartest guy in the room. And I think what happened was they had that meeting. There's Comey was there, Clapper was there, Biden, Obama, who else? I don't know who else. But I kind of think that after Comey's little dissertation on General Flynn, Obama kind of said to himself, or he talked to Susan Rice and said, well, we have to cover our ass, as in, you know, it kind of sounds like Jamie's, little Jimmy Comey is going off the ranch here. He's on his own personal quest here, and we need to make sure that this doesn't come back to bite us in the backside. So I do think that the buy the book stuff was to cover their butts, but I think it was because they kind of knew Comey was a bit of a freelancer, or even the intelligence community in general was kind of going off a little bit on their own, not necessarily being Obama approved, and he didn't want to have any of it come back on him. Now, the second thing is, I call it, there's a movie clip that a guy uses a lot when he's playing poker. It goes something like, same, but different, yet still same. And that's really, I think, what Trump and Biden are faced with. And that's the same problem. It's a little bit different, but it's still the same thing. And that is getting votes. I think they both have that same problem. I think it's a little bit different for them in that Trump, you know, it comes like with this Michael Flynn thing, and sort of holding some of these people with Russiagate accountable. I think it's all nice, and, you know, justice can be sweet. I get all that. But even if they do end up putting a few people in jail or humiliating a bunch of them in public through hearings, it's not going to get Donald Trump any votes. And I think what Biden's problem is Biden has a problem with his vice presidential nominee. He really needs to pick somebody that, or I shouldn't say he needs to. He probably should pick someone that's in a state that's up for grabs, and that somehow this person could help, you know, win that state. And he's got Governor Whitmer, he's got that Stacey Abrams. I guess, you know, in her mind, she's the governor of Georgia. And Amy Klobuchar in Minnesota are some of them. Kamala Harris. But you can forget about, you know, Kamala Harris, because there's no way Trump can win California, so there's no need to put her on the ballot. And none of these picks are really going to bring Biden any votes. I mean, it's just not they may carry that particular state, maybe, possibly. I don't know about Abrams. Hasn't done anything since she lost. But like I've said before, this election is more about the vice president becoming president. And once that message gets put out, Stacey Abrams as the first female president, that's lockdown vote for Trump. Just no one's going to do that. So I think Biden has the problem with getting votes because he's pigeonholed himself into picking a female, and none of the females that are in I can't think of what they call basically states up for grabs there's really no national appeal to them. I think they got the same problem. I still say the Hillary is going to be the nominee, and the only scary VP candidate, of course, she's not mentioned, she's not talked about, and she probably would never get it because basically the Democratic Party dislikes her so much, but that's Tulsi Gabbard. If Tulsi got the nomination, I'd be worried. I think that's one lady that people across the country could vote for. But anyways, that's it. I think Trump, and this is the kind of time where I should say I just think it's the kind, this time right now we're 6 months or so, about 6 months away from the election. I think we should really stop focusing on Michael Flynn and the Russiagate thing, just because even if it's a win, I'm sure Flynn will be just fine, and Russiagate's going to slowly move along, and there's no votes in it, even if it comes out 100% in favor of Trump. Look at the impeachment thing. Trump came out fine from that, but they're still dogging him for it, and he really didn't pick up any votes. I think he needs to change the message, come out with his plan to get the country working again, have a plan set, start giving the country more of a direction, I think, rather than beating up on the media. I know Trump's Trump, and he's going to be Trump, and that's kind of what got him elected. But I think to get reelected, the beating up on the media is fine, but he's not going to get any votes. Proving the media wrong time and time again, it's great, but it's not getting him any votes. I just think he needs to shift the attention away from the things that are bothering him personally and get to talking about things that gets the country moving down the road and gets him votes. So with that, this is Treasure Troller from the militant state of Michigan, saying aloha and good day.